Howdy folks, welcome to episode 25. I think this is 25. It's been a while, and I'm sorry about that. School just started and everything got crazy, so I haven't had a chance to do much. So let's see if we can get, I think where we left off was this. We unloaded these and then I just need to put those off to the side and then we can continue with our escapades here. I think we need to here. Really? There it is. I think we need to let's see, is that, yeah, we want to go forward. I think we need to put this into the tunnel here, and then we need to get the coal. So we'll do that. There we go. Let's see if I can turn this up so that I can hear it, but it's not interfering with the... Is it going on the right track? I think we're on the right track. Anyway, yeah, so, you know, I know I've fallen behind on the episodes, and so I was thinking about this as far as, you know, maybe making 2 episodes a week or whatever. The thing I've run into is you basically have so many, basically your audience has so many viewing hours per week is what it comes down to for you, you know? So, like, for example, if I were to put out 2 hours worth of content every week, or, you know, 2 hours worth, I hate the word content, but if I put out 2 words worth of videos, 2 hours, did I say words? 2 words worth? Two, I'm trying to do too many things. I'm multitasking here, and that's never good. Anyway, if I if I put out 2 hours a week worth of videos, let's say I put out 1 hour worth of videos every week, and I get 100 views, right? I know I'm dreaming here, right? You know, if I were to get, let's see, can we? Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can't yet. All right, let's go back and we'll get moving here while I'm yapping. So if I were to get like 100 views of my 1 hour video every week, if I posted 2 1-hour videos, then they'd each get 50 views. You know what I mean? So if you multiply the number of views by the amount of time length of a video, I have so many viewing hours per week that my audience has to spend with me, or wants to spend with me, or is able to, whatever, willing and able to spend with me, you know? And so, because I tried that with way back in the day with Empyrean and stuff, and I think I even had like 2 different games going on series at the same time and stuff like that, and I found that basically everybody spread, they had so much time to spend, and they spread their time amongst the videos that I had. If I didn't, you know, if I had more than the amount of time that they had available. And so I don't want to do too much of that, but I don't know if you guys have any comments on that, as far as like if I put out more of them in a week, if you'd actually spend more time or whatever. Because I'm considering putting out, I think it might be better to do a little bit shorter. Because I used to do, it's funny, because I used to do 20-minute Empyrean videos, 20 to 25 minutes, something like that. And people would say they wanted them to be longer. You know, they're like, I'd watch an hour if you had it. And the thing was, I would do like 5 episodes a week of 20 minutes a day, you know. And so it was nice because you didn't have to have some giant block of time to watch, you know. And if you did have a giant block of time, you could wait till, you know, you were behind by a few episodes and then watch them all in one chunk of time too. But I'm thinking of maybe going back to that with this. The problem with that in Railroads Online is that, I mean, you basically, it's like by the time you're 20 minutes in, now you're finally getting to what you were supposed to be doing. Whoops, I'm hitting the brake. I'm hitting the regulator instead of the brake. Am I going to play Crack the Whip again? Speed them up and then crank on the brakes? Right. Okay. And we're going to put some... Oh, we did put some coal in. See, I'm so busy trying to multitask here. All right, we're going to go forward. And we're going to bring up... That whistle is so wimpy sounding for that giant. It's like having a little meat horn on a semi, you know? And speaking of that, I went and put an Aruga type horn on my my car, little Honda. So it's got the Aruga. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm thinking about if you got any comments about that, if you think that's something, whoops, if you think that's something that would improve the channel or whatever, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Why does it feel like when I was putting the brakes on, it almost felt like it was speeding up? Oh, because we're going downhill. We are accelerating, that's why. Okay. Wow, the engine's trying to run away from the cars. Did you see that? Anyway, can we... Oh, you know what? Let's try this. Let's see if... Whoops. Let's see if it'll load from here. Can we do this? Oh, it does. Cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's awesome. Cool. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Go like this. And yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So we're going to have to bring back... I think what we'll do is we'll bring back the cars, the other cars. And we don't have a way to turn this around, do it. You know what? We're going to build this way and we're going to go back the other way. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go back on our new track that we build. But I think whoops, I keep doing this now. It's force of habit, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Okay. And we'll go like this. Can we... There we go. Get it moving a little bit. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So anyway, yeah, I think we're going to do... I'm going to try doing a larger number of shorter episodes every week. Because the other thing is, hopefully that won't prevent me from being able to make an episode. Because that's the thing is I just haven't had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I have to have a decent block of time in order to make an episode. Because I got to get ready. I got to turn on the recording. I got to do all that stuff. You know, make sure all of my equipment works. Because it sucks when you record an entire episode and then there's no audio. And then you're stuck with, should I leave it with no audio because something cool happened and then like just sit there and narrate over it, which would be horrible, you know? Or, you know, should I just start over and then, but then the cool thing that happened didn't happen, you know, or it's just too many things. So anyway, yeah, I do have to, there's like prep and then there's the post editing and all that stuff too. So let's see, this is the next, that's the only one? I think we need more of those. Here we go. I think we need more of those. Because we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have 5 cars. Yeah, we definitely need to get more of them. But we're not going to be able to get them in there. We're going to have to put them on the end of that. I think is what we're going to have to do. So we're going to have to pull this back out. Okay, so that's going to be our... there we go. That's going to be our episode. Right? Is we're going to have to do this, turn our reverser on. Let's go back this way. And we'll flip our switch. There we go. See if we can get this to happen. It'd be kind of cool if you could flip the switches with your thing, you know? Or if you even has like a little thing over here with a list of nearby switches or something. And when you mouse over it in the list, the switch highlights in your screen. That would be kind of neat. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to flip that one. That one's going to go that way. Okay. So we're going to go forward. And then I think we'll even... Yeah, we'll leave those off. I think so. Then we're not making a giant mess. We'll leave those ones off. Maybe we'll even bring those back separately. I think we'll just make a really, really big coal car. And then bring our coal. How much coal do we need to bring to the other place? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let me see. What's the other one have as far as needs to fill it up? That was our gold mine, wasn't it? Is that our gold mine? Yeah. Yep, because we want to fill this up to 100, right? We did want to fill that up to 100. I'm going to have to do the math on that, aren't I? So we have 100 capacity, but it's not the capacity that we need to worry about. It's how many of those does it take? Let's see if we can jump out of the engine here. Industries. Where's the gold mine? Output. Okay, so it takes 5 of these. So we need to make 84 more, right? And that's what, 42? We need 42 more instances of gold ore to be created. And 42, in order to make 42 of those, we need 5 times 42. Am I getting that right? Yeah. Well, that's half of those, 24. No, 21 times 5. So we need 105. Okay, so we need like 11 cars. We need 11. Yep. Let's look at our cars. And let's see what as far as the hoppers. Coal 10. Coal 10. Is there another... Is there another... That's 6. That won't... That's 6. There's the one we want. We want the high side gondola. Okay. So we want some of those, is what we want. And we need 105. And we've already got 50, so we need 55 more. So 3 of these. 3 of these cars. So we'll have to buy 3 of those, the high side gondolas. Let's do that and hook them up. And yeah, let's get this out of the way first. And then we'll hook those up. Should we put the box cars way back there and then hook those up and then come back in? No, that's not going to work. Okay. Let's go like this. And we're going to go forward. Y'all with me now at how many we need? That's how you can use the H for help screen. You can use the Trainopedia. I like how everything's called a pedia now. Something something pedia. The train wiki. And you know, the funniest thing is I thought that wiki was like an acronym for what I know is, because that's what it was, you know. That's how it started. Everybody just contributes what they know. You know? You know? I know, you know. What I know is... Alright. Where are we? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to disconnect. We're going to disconnect this. There we go. Disconnect that. Make sure we have some coal in here. Because I don't remember if we did or not. I can't get in there. Let's go like this. See if we can get down there. There we go. Get down. And boogie. Alright. Oh, the other thing I did, I got to go see, what's it? Let's see if we can do it. There we go. Okay. I went to see Weird Al in concert. That was awesome. That was really awesome. I'm sure many of you are Weird Al fans. I mean, somebody who watches this channel, you got to have a stupid sense of humor. I mean that in the nicest possible way. Because it's my sense of humor. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Not a soul was offended on that one. But yeah, I got to see Weird Al in concert. We were like in the 4th row. We were way up there. Hurley got me tickets last year. Like right when it opened, I didn't even know that was that. Whatchamacallit. Let me see. B is the buy screen. So we're gonna go all the way over to cars, and then the dump cars weighed. Yeah, there we go. All right, and then we're gonna order 3 of these. Let's customize. Where's my mouse? It's not letting me let go of the. Let's try that again. That was weird. It was stuck on the look around thing. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna customize. Paint. What different paints do they have? That's it? Okay. Then we're just going to get 3 of them. We're going to get 3 of the same. They all look the same anyway. We might as well just get 3 of them like that. Okay. So let's go re-rail these. Superman. Okay. We got 1 behind and 2 ahead. Alright, let's re-rail this one. There we go. We're going to re-rail this. Whoops. This one. And we're going to go over here. Did I not leave enough room? I like how it flashes green for 1 frame. Let's put it over here. There we go. Alright. There we go. It's too bad you can't use the thingy. You have to be on. It has to be connected to an engine, doesn't it? You can't just stand on that and use the controls that we were using before. Okay, let's go like this. And then we're going to enter. And then we're going to go forward. But yeah, I'm going to... Whoa, that was weird, wasn't it? That was really weird. 5 miles an hour. We don't want to go more than 5. I don't know if that was its attempt to derail it, because it was going... Oh, wait. Hold on. We're going to hit this. Oh, we need to zoom in before we can do that. Zoom in. Zoom in on the switch. You can do it. There you go. All right. Hopefully that doesn't... Hopefully we're not already on it. There we go. All right. Like that. And that should do it. Okay, so if we go to this one, there. All right. Okay, so we had 50, that's 70. 71, right? And then we're going to go forward a bit here. Whoops. Hitting the wrong key. And then that's going to be... that's 91, right? 92, 93. Okay, and then we're going to go forward again. Let's go to this one. So we need what, 12 to get 105? We need 12 more to get 105. Let's double check on the map too. We should just fill it up, to be honest. We should just fill it up. But then you can't fill it with other stuff, right? Let's see where we're at on the gold mine. What do we got? We have 6, so we only need 99. But we should, I think we should fill it up. We'll just do that. There we go. Okay, cool. So then we just got to connect these, and I think we're going to put the box cars. You know what? We'll put these at the very front, and then these behind them is what we'll do. But I think we are almost out of time for today. So let me check, because I'm gonna try to cut these a little shorter. I'm not completely out of time. Let's see where we're going from here. Because we're going to go through this tunnel. Oh, see, we do have some... That's right. I need to look up the crossover. There's a thingy on how to do the crossovers that shows you the measurements and stuff. It was really cool. And I want to do that. Let's get rid of this before we even try to think about proceeding. There. But yeah, we're gonna make this track, and it's gonna come out here. Does that go all the way? I thought we... okay. I guess we do have a track that goes all the way out that way. Cool. And then we can go through this and come through the... Okay, so I think we need to connect this one to come out, because that goes through there. Okay, so yeah, we need to connect that one and then maybe make something go down this way. I don't know. Yeah, come down this way and come through there. That's perfect. Yeah, we're going to make our cross... We need all our crossways tracks. That's what we're going to do. Okay, cool. So let's go back to here and cancel this. So yeah, we're going to have to... we're going to have to load up these together. And then do that. Okay, cool. Let's get this one moved back here. And then we can... let me see, is that... No, that's not right. We do need to keep this one back this way. What am I thinking? Because we got to bring this one back and then bring the engine back up. See, I can't even do it right. Anyway, yeah, I think we are out of time for today, so that's going to be it for episode 25. We're trying to do shorter and a few episodes a week instead of just one every blue moon kind of thing. And, yeah, so that's going to be it for episode 25. Join me in episode 26. We'll get all this put together, we'll try to get this other track set up down there, and we'll see you then. Later.